What's going on? Crafters of the Mine, Niedermeyer here, and today we are back in the survival single player world, and some things have changed. Uh, as you can see behind me, we're going to go ahead and go take a look at that right here. So, for some reason, I'm not sure why, and maybe y'all can help me, but as soon as I walk right there, which this line is a chunk line right in here, these few blocks, I get lag. And it doesn't matter if I'm over here or... See, that time it wasn't too bad. But see, there it is. That line, and I think it's just this chunk. I'm not sure if I have something going on in here that just is creating a lot of lag. It doesn't happen when you walk in or out of it, but it happens when you walk into it. But anyway, so I've got to figure that out. But I went ahead and just said to hell with it with the automatic storing system. To me, there's really no point because I only had like a few of them, and the resources that it was costing to fix them was outrageous. And so I just figured, you know what? Don't be lazy there, Mr. Adam Niedermeyer, sir. Just put it all in your own chests. And so we have that right here. And as you can see, there's one with something in it. But we have all our dirts and earth stuff will be over here. And I got a text message because I turned my phone up like a jackass. We're going to get the mycelium, right? Because we got pods, so we got just grass blocks. We'll get mycelium going on there. Uh, just a chest of dirt, sands, probably put sandstone, stuff like that. Got some mushroom blocks over here, which is cool because these came from two different mushrooms, which is just absolutely fantastic because now that means that the mushroom blocks stack on each other, which is good because they used to not. And it was a pain in the ass because you couldn't put them together like that and stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to be finishing this. We're going to have a glass roof above it and glass in between these pillars, except for right here, obviously. That's our little walk-in. We'll have a nice little lookout area here. And I am just getting notifications and everything today. I'm popular this evening. I don't know why, but I am. But anyway, so I'm going to get to doing some of this stuff, finishing it up. Uh, and then we're going to figure out where we want to put the cemetery. Well, I'm going to figure it out because honestly, I'm not going to have feedback from you guys by the time I put it up. But yeah, I've also been thinking about making this a mortuary because I really don't need this big of a house and I only go in there to smelt things. So we might make this a cemetery and this might be our little... Because you know mortuaries have those really nice buildings. We have a cremation chamber, cremation, where we burn shit. And by shit, I mean things that die. Right there. And then we'll, take off some of this stuff, of course, but might make a cemetery. But that's, you know, we'll figure that out when we get there. And then, I think we're gonna start. I'm gonna move those to a darker area, and I'll just go can like stay out there every once in a while and get a bunch of villager zombie villager things of the villager persuasion. Um, and we'll figure out what to do with that. I need to figure out some sort of breeding system. I may go into a single player like creative world. I figure it out. May check the YouTube, see if there's anything going on over there. Uh, but yeah, need to figure that out so we can possibly start breeding these mamba jambas and you know, getting more of them and get some trading stuff set up. Um, so we're gonna do that. Where are you? You bastard. You bastard. Don't kill my villagers. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you're not a zombie villager, so don't go in there. Dick. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna turn that into a cemetery, and then we'll start on a awesome, sweet, awesome farm thing for the plants and the growth of the plantations. Um, Another thing I want to do is right over here, I think, where all this water is, we're going to move, or maybe just on the other side. I'm not sure, or maybe just right on this side. We're going to do a giant spawner. Uh, a hostile mob spawner. We're gonna get that going, so we can start collecting drops on a major level. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this. I've talked too long, much long talked, and I'll see you guys in a second. Bye. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so I fixed that. Anyway, yeah, so this is getting torn down. We gotta change this somehow. I'm gonna move these to a darker area. Probably gonna be over that way for the time being, just so I can collect some, and then we'll figure out what to do with them. Also, changes that are gonna be made. We need to put a house over the skeleton farm. Right now, it's just kind of in the open, so I need to tear around all these trees, put a house there, and then also this will be hooked up to some sort of minecart system to bring them over here, which will probably do the same, I guess. I'm not sure. But that way I can just sit there and get a bunch of XP and send everything back. I need to put it like one of those Minecraft trash cans, which is a cactus. But I need to find a desert. I have not found any warm biomes in this map yet, so it's kind of been interesting. It's been mostly cold weather and forests and plains, nothing else. No warm weather climates. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna get a few things ready, uh, just real quick. I just want to give you guys an update, and then we're gonna start on the farm, uh, which I'm not sure the location of. I think I'm just gonna put it. I'm not sure because over here, I'll just tell you what I have planned to put in this world. Over here, where this water is, I'm gonna fill in a lot of this water actually. Um, all this for sure, or at least make it one deep so it's less likely for squid to spawn because I want to do a squid farm. Um, I might just end up making that a lake over there and filling all this in, and then doing a squid farm over there. So, and eventually I want a road to come through here and over that way. But yeah, I'm just not really sure right now. I know this is kind of bad, coming on here and saying I have no clue what to do next. But I really, there's a lot of things I want to do, and so I kind of just need to plan it out a little bit better. But um, yeah, I think we might do the farm over here, or well, actually, so the mob farm will go right there next to this. You got the skeleton farm. So we'll put the uh, like the crops farm right there, going in right here, and then we'll end up moving that nether portal because I want to link it up with the nether exactly. So I need to figure that out. Get some stuff ready for the somewhat automatic farm, and then we will come back and start that, and then I'll leave you guys alone for the rest of this time until I start recording again. All right, guys, see you in a second. All right, guys. So we're back, and I've kind of done a little something something, laying out the width of the building that, well, at least the growing area. It doesn't necessarily have to be the building, but I do know that I want just about every farm imaginable in this lovely thing. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing, um, first off, is we'll keep it all at this level. At least the entrance. We'll make the entrance on the side. So that means that a lot of this has to disappear. Um, at least um, up to this top portion. But even then, most of this is going to disappear. And then I think what we'll do is we'll make this the building. Yeah. And then this will look like something that's just kind of off of the side. Um, put that back. This right here will just look like something that's kind of, I don't know, like coming off the side of this building, like a little almost like that blue section right there, that purple section, or the stone thing in there. Um, and they'll just come off the side, and then we'll have where you can get to it from over here instead of having to go clear up uh, that way. Or I might actually move it. I mean, I'm not sure. Uh, that is right there, and so, you know, I don't know. I think it would be fun, but then you'd have to go clear through this building to get over there, and so might actually just move it over and call it that and be done and did with it, right? Okay, but I mean, I do need to clear out. Well, not clear out. I mean, obviously, I need to clear out those trees, but I do need to soften out this section. Because if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I do not like this like rough. You know, I don't think there should be more than 2 blocks. So this bothers me like that, and so this one would have to come here. This one here. That there, and that makes that there, that there. And then we would bring this one out. Landscaping with Niedermeyer. I like it. See, to me that looks a lot better. So, if we're going to move this over, we'll go ahead and move it over. So we need to keep odds. 1, 2, 3. We'll go 5, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we'll come over here just so we know where the end is. Like a so. Okay. So it's going to be from there to there, which means clear out everything right here. Because this thing is going to be pretty big. I mean, at the very least out to here, it'll probably end up covering up that. Because we're going to have like, you know, it's going to go, you know, we're going to have a little area that for the opening. So that's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right about there. Yeah. So they'll start right there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there'll be a space for the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna go 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, space for water. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, space for water. And see, those are gonna be 7 long. So you're gonna have the 2 end sections for each. That's 7. So that's 28 spaces, right? Yeah, that's 28 spaces. And then each middle one will be 28 spaces. So in all we're really doing is figuring out how many spaces we want. Now for wheat, it's going to be 1 for 1 on the spaces. The return is. So that's one thing we need to figure out is, okay, so we have 28 here, 28 here. That is, what, 56? Plus another 7, right? No, the middle sections. Okay, 28 and 28 is 56. So with the 2 end ones, we have 56. With each middle section that's 8 wide, we're going to have another 56. So we're looking at, you know, just with these 2 sections, we're looking at 118. So if we just did another 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And I don't know if birch is what I'm going to be using, but that's just what I had in my inventory. So I mean that's a pretty good sized building. I mean we're going for something like that too. Nothing too crazy, but something that when we want it, we don't have to come back and get it for a while. Something we can just leave and let grow. But that'll be for we'll have a side for wheat, we'll have a side for carrots, and then you'll go up a level. There will be potatoes and there'll be netherrack on the other side. And see, the thing about the netherrack is we won't need these little I'm like trying to point to my screen as if you guys can see it. The little birch in between the dirt sections, we won't have those because netherrack doesn't need water. Um, and the only reason we're putting water in, you don't necessarily need them, and it'll be blocked off so animals can't trample it. But you don't really need water for a lot of the crops. The only one you 100% need it for is sugarcane. But water does help the growth. You know, if you've seen any of the myth busting videos for Minecraft, you know that water will help speed up the growth. So that's that. But anyway, so we'll have one for wheat, one for carrots, one for potatoes, one for netherrack, and then on top of that, we're going to be working on the sugar cane, and we need to get pumpkins, and we need to get watermelon as well. Those are the other types of crops, but main one is wheat because of cows, and we've been eating a lot of our steak has been our main source of food. So I am going to kind of build this out a little bit to give you an idea of the floor plan that we're looking at, and I will come back and then I will finish the rest of this on a stream, and then I will start getting a video ready once this is done. And it may not be done when I'm getting the other video ready because there's so much stuff that I want to do, but I have very little time to do it. So I've been just doing a lot of small portions of products. That's why this took so long, and it had been 5 days since I recorded. Is because I was very busy with school and work, but then I also wasn't wanting to get burnt out doing just the same thing over and over again. So I was playing some other games, playing some mini games. Um, you know, did a little bit of trading for a while. Just sat around, let the crops grow. I did some exploring. Uh, Which I'll show you that. I'll show you the nether whenever we leave. So I'll get this built up, get it mocked up, bring you guys back. Then we'll go check out the nether, and then we'll call it an episode. So I will see you guys in a second. Guys, we are back. So I've done a little bit of mocking up to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Ugh. Every time I push record, I'm like, oh, it's time to yawn. Yeah, this will be a great time. Okay, so these are the pads that we'll be growing shit on. Shit and stuff. I'm trying not to cuss in my videos, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so one side wheat, one side, carrot, potato, whatever. And then the second deck will be right there. Now, mind you, the building's probably going to come out to here, or something. I mean, there's going to be a good space in between. The second, potatoes or carrots, whichever one doesn't get on the bottom. And then netherrack. And those, then we're going to have pistons on the sides. That's why these are only like 7 long, because water goes 8, and that's including the source block, so it'll end right in the middle. Anyway, so yeah, it ends in the middle at 8 blocks. Well, it'll end right here. Like there'll be no water here, but those will be what are they called? Hoppers. I keep wanting to call them funnels, but I know that's not it. So they're gonna have hoppers in the middle that'll come to a center chest and that stuff. So, uh, sorry about that. I was sneezing. Okay. Um. So yes, that's that. Now, um, I haven't quite figured out the pumpkin and the watermelon and the sugar cane. I'm pretty sure will be fully automatic because we actually do not have to harvest or replant those. Now, with the new snapshot, you don't have to replant these either. Uh, but to make them 100% fully automatic, the things that I've seen a few out there, but they're just small. Now, sneezed again. I'm sorry about that. Now, um, I don't want to go for massive, the biggest farm in the world, but I want something good size that I won't have to sit there and replant for a while. Like I really don't even need that much of the potatoes. So I mean, we could do, you know, carrots or carrot and carrot, potato and netherrack. And then this all wheat, and then this second level I might do sugarcane. Now, we can do automatic on the sugarcane, but I think I'll just do one row here of how we have it set up over there. And then the other one, I think we'll do automatic watermelon and pumpkin farms. Um, Going down that side. That way it's not this giant massive. And that'll give us plenty of stuff. We're in a single player. We're not trying to sell anything, you know. So that'll be more than enough, and in my eyes, I'm pretty sure that'll be plenty. But we'll go check out the Nether real quick. What up, Piggy? Okay, so this is not quite finished right here. We'll get away from these blocks. A little bit laggy. Okay, a little bit. Wow, my frames dropped tremendously. Huh. Eat something. Okay, so this is our Nether portal, right? And I've decided what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have uh, just straight pathways that go about 300 blocks or so uh, to different areas, and they're gonna be, each portal's gonna have 4 paths, or the ability to have 4 paths. Um, and then we'll just have a bunch of portals set up throughout the entire world, and I think that will be best for what I'm trying to do, because I don't want to sit there and take time away and leave a whole bunch just to go find a certain area. I would rather just clear it out in the Nether, build a portal, and then that way whatever's there, I know it's there, and we'll get out some sort of map or something, and create it. But this is probably going to get bigger, these little tunnel areas, because I mean, railcar stations aren't necessary, but I think that would be good. But that's definitely in the future. Like I said, I've just been so busy. I haven't really had time with this. We've been working on getting the server stuff ready. We've been talking about it, which 1.8 is coming out very soon. So we're getting that ready, getting ready to do the other survival world. Um, just a whole bunch going on in Adam Niedermeyer's personal life. So you know, just yeah. If you really want to see more of this stuff, I definitely check out the live streams. I live stream at least 2 or 3 times a week, or try to anyway. Uh, you know, it's getting ready to be what, the 4th week of school? I think so, the 4th, and which means a lot more time for me to do what I want to do. So definitely gonna have more time to do videos. We've been streaming Nether, which is like this post-apocalyptic game, which is just absolutely awesome. But yeah, we do that. So check that out. Let me know what you think about this. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. But we're gonna call it the episode. And as always, I am Niedermeyer, and you guys have a fantastic rest of the day.